Chosen one, stop scrolling immediately. Do not swipe away. I need your complete and undivided attention for the next few minutes. You think you just stumbled upon this video by accident, but the algorithm did not bring you here. Heaven intercepted your feed today because what I am about to reveal is the exact answer you were crying out for last night. This Wednesday will mark the beginning of a completely new reality for you. The enemy has been working overtime this week to keep you distracted. He wants you to swipe away before you hear this truth. That heavy feeling in your chest is not your imagination. You have been walking through a season of profound isolation and frustrating delay. You watched doors close, relationships fade, and felt like your prayers were hitting a brass ceiling. You felt forgotten by the universe. You have done the inner work. You have forgiven people who never apologized to you. And yet, your life feels like it is on pause while everyone else is moving forward. It feels like you are doing everything right, but getting absolutely nowhere. Let me speak directly to that quiet exhaustion you carry in your bones. It is the kind of tired that sleep cannot fix. You have spent the last few weeks wondering why you feel so drained. The atmosphere around you feels incredibly heavy. You want to isolate yourself from the noise of the world. You thought it was depression or maybe just burning out from stress. But I am here to reframe your reality right now. That is not anxiety. That is intense spiritual discernment. Your spirit has been working overtime in the unseen realm. You are fighting unseen battles and shielding people who do not even know they are under attack. Your soul is absorbing the chaotic frequencies of the environments you walk into. That is why large crowds drain you so quickly. You are an empath and a generational cycle breaker. You are carrying the weight of your entire bloodline. No wonder your physical body feels like it is running on empty. You are a celestial being trying to operate inside a dense and toxic earthly frequency. The fatigue is just a symptom of your profound spiritual magnitude. But this Wednesday changes everything. There is a massive shift happening in the spiritual atmosphere right now. The silence you have endured was never a punishment. It was a season of hidden preparation. God isolated you to protect your inner architecture from frequencies that could not travel with you to this next dimension. The enemy is terrified because the season of your hidden preparation is officially closing. Your season of public elevation is activating this week. The waiting room door is finally unlocking. That is exactly why you have faced so much unusual opposition lately. The random arguments, the sudden financial stress, the overwhelming urge to just give up. It is all a desperate illusion. The darkness fears what you carry. It knows that once you realize your true identity, you become untouchable. It wants you to stay trapped in a survival identity. But heaven arranged this encounter to snap you out of that illusion. You are stepping into a kingdom assignment that requires your frequency to be absolutely clear. I am naming this early because I do not want to build mystery just to sell you something at the end. Let me be completely transparent with you right now so you can decide whether to stay for the full picture. What we just discussed has a specific physical root. That brain fog and spiritual block you feel is actually tied to a dormant frequency in your mind. The intense pressure of modern life has suppressed your natural spiritual antenna, but a tool exists to solve exactly what you are experiencing. Dr. Robert Lake spent over 3 decades mapping this exact phenomenon. What he discovered was a way to restore your original alignment, and it is called the Genius Song. It uses specialized brain entrainment audio to reactivate your dormant gamma brain waves, the exact frequency of miracles and intuition. This has been confirmed by research at leading institutions like MIT and Princeton. It bypasses the noise and directly shifts your brain state without demanding years of intense meditation. Some of you already feel the pull in your spirit. If your intuition tells you this is the tool you have been waiting for, the link is waiting for you in the description and the pinned comment below. You can explore it whenever you are ready, but please do not rush away. Stay with me for the full message because you need the complete context of what is happening this week. For those staying here is what comes next. I need to expose the hidden agreement that has kept you stuck in the wilderness for so long. Do not let your mind wander right now. Lock your attention on my voice as we go deeper into this revelation. The truth I am about to share will shatter the invisible ceiling over your life. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a breakthrough prophet waking up from a long slumber. Let me reframe your reality right now. You have been reading the signs completely backwards. The world told you this fatigue was a medical condition. They tried to put a label on your profound spiritual sensitivity, but you know deep down that this is not a normal physical exhaustion. Your soul is crying out for a truth that refuses to stay silent. You are not broken and you are not sick. Remember that strange delay and stagnation we talked about earlier. Here is the supernatural root behind all of it. Your spirit has been working overtime in the unseen realm to prepare for Wednesday. While your physical body is resting in bed, your soul is actively fighting generational battles. You are literally carrying the energetic weight of your entire bloodline, and this massive, invisible work leaves your physical body running on completely empty during the day. Take a deep breath and really hear this next truth. Do not let your mind wander right now. You are an intercessor and a spiritual watchman. You absorb the chaotic frequencies of the rooms you walk into because people subconsciously sense your pure light and dump their emotional baggage on you. You heal them just by listening to their problems, but you walk away feeling completely drained. You are the cycle breaker heaven has been waiting for. This assignment is incredibly heavy and intentionally uncomfortable. You are undoing decades of trauma and poverty mindsets in your family. You deal a lethal blow to the darkness every time you choose peace. Your quiet obedience is actually a violent spiritual weapon, and that is exactly why the enemy tries so desperately to keep you distracted. Think about the greatest leaders in biblical history. Think about Moses or David in the quiet wilderness. They were isolated and hidden before they were given public authority. Their seasons of profound loneliness were actually seasons of intense divine preparation, because God clears the room when He needs to give you instructions. He removes the wrong people so they cannot contaminate your new frequency. Your isolation is not a rejection. Your isolation is a sacred insulation. The blessing you have been praying for is circling right above you. Your inner architecture was not ready to hold its massive weight. You needed to build spiritual muscle to sustain the massive breakthrough coming this Wednesday, and if heaven gave it to you earlier, it would have crushed you. The delay was never a denial. The delay was a shield of protection. Stay with me, because this next part is crucial. There is a specific and almost predictable pattern that plays out here. I am going to reveal the most subtle deception the enemy uses against chosen ones. It is a trick so quiet that most people never even notice it happening, because he cannot steal your destiny or take away your anointing. So he uses a different strategy to keep you stuck. The enemy whispers lies into your mind when you are most exhausted. He tells you that you are just crazy or imagining things. He tries to convince you that your intense light is actually a burden. He points to your bank account and your empty social calendar as proof that you have failed, and he wants you to feel deeply ashamed of your current circumstances. He knows that if you feel ashamed, you will hide. You will never step into your true power, but you are waking up to his lies today. Your physical body is currently recalibrating to hold a much higher vibration. That is why your nervous system feels so incredibly overwhelmed right now. Your spiritual DNA is being rewritten to prepare you for the accelerated fulfillment arriving this week while you are actively shedding an old survival identity. Growth is always intentionally uncomfortable. The miracle is about to fully manifest. Pay close attention to what follows. This is the exact confirmation you have been praying for. Deep down, you feel a quiet sense of pride mixed with absolute terror. You are terrified of your own massive potential, and you are afraid that stepping into this new reality will cost you everything you know. But let me assure you of one profound truth. What you lose will be replaced by pure gold. This message was sent specifically to validate your hidden tears. You have walked this lonely road long enough. Heaven sees your silent sacrifices and the times you extended grace. There are thousands of other chosen ones sitting in their rooms right now, and they are feeling just as lost and exhausted as you are. They are questioning their sanity. They are begging the universe for a sign. They desperately need to hear this truth. Hit the like button right now. Do not do it for this channel. Do it so this exact message reaches another chosen one struggling in silence. Your simple action tells the algorithm to rescue someone else from the dark, because we are building a massive army of demonstrated warriors of light. Now we must confront the hidden blocker. I am going to reveal the final chain today. Now here is where it goes deeper, and this is the part no one wants to say out loud. You have survived the wilderness and defeated the external attacks, but there is a silent enemy operating completely undetected inside your own mind. You are subconsciously blocking the very miracle because you made a secret pact with your trauma years ago. It is a hidden agreement of limitation. Listen carefully, because this part is going to reach places inside you that you have never been able to put into words. The most sophisticated deception of the enemy is not a direct attack on your finances or relationships. It is the insidious belief that you are simply not worthy of total freedom. You believe you must always suffer to earn your blessings. That is the exact trap designed to neutralize a breakthrough profit. We must close that loop about the enemy and his ultimate deception right now. He convinced you that your intense power was a heavy burden. He made you shrink yourself to fit into rooms that were never designed to hold your magnitude. You have apologized for your light for far too long. You thought being a good person meant staying small, while the darkness laughed at your quiet submission. Take a deep breath and place your hand on your heart. Do not skip this next part. I need you to understand what is happening in the spiritual realm this Wednesday. The courts of heaven have officially issued a permanent decree concerning your ultimate destiny. The massive delay is completely broken. God is completely dismantling that false identity of survival and earthly limitation. This Wednesday marks the exact moment your generational cycle breaks forever. That is the secret the algorithm tried to hide from you at the very beginning. You are not just stepping into a new chapter, but you are crossing into a completely new dimension of absolute spiritual authority. The universe is handing you the keys to the kingdom you always belonged to. But here is the massive confrontation you must face right now. The enemy is not holding you back anymore. You are holding yourself back. You are terrified of what happens when you finally embrace the immense power resting inside your soul. If you accept this calling, you can never go back to being ordinary again. And that level of absolute responsibility is absolutely terrifying. Heaven is pulling you toward greatness, but your nervous system is desperately clinging to the familiar pain of the past. You are comfortable in the waiting room. The unknown magnitude of your calling feels incredibly overwhelming, but the season of suppression is officially over today. You cannot keep playing a small role when the Creator wrote you as the main character. Stay with me right here. The confrontation is heavy, but it brings total liberation. Once that profound internal shift clicks, something truly miraculous happens in your physical reality. The heavy armor you have been wearing simply falls to the ground. You do not have to fight the battles of everyone around you anymore. The watchman is finally allowed to rest in complete peace. Your gentleness was never the ceiling. It was the foundation for a divine assignment that requires absolute purity of heart. You were never meant to be tamed. You were meant to be completely trusted with the sacred mysteries of the universe. The Creator did not make a plan and squeeze you into it, but He designed you first and let the plan form perfectly around you. I am asking you with the deepest urgency to recognize the signs happening right now. There is a specific physical sign that confirms the universe has officially opened the door. You might see a strange repetition of numbers today. You might receive a sudden, unexpected message from a total stranger. I am going to reveal exactly how to interpret that final sign in just a moment. Do not let your focus drift. This brings us to a profound truth that science is only just beginning to understand. The spiritual blockages you feel are actually deeply connected to the biological frequencies inside your physical brain. When you lived in a constant state of survival, your brain became locked in a high-stress beta state. It literally shut down the divine antenna you were born with as an innocent child. The spiritual warfare you endured actually altered your internal architecture. But heaven is providing a physical anchor for your supernatural breakthrough right now. You do not have to fight this final battle using only your exhausted willpower. There are tools that exist for exactly the kind of massive restoration this new season is asking of you. The key is already prepared. Once you break the hidden agreement of limitation, the floodgates of abundance automatically open. The enemy knows he has lost the war. His final desperate tactic is just noise, trying to distract you from the glorious finish line. You have survived the furious fire. Now you will emerge as pure gold. This Wednesday is the divine appointment you have been waiting for your entire life. Remember 30 minutes ago when I first mentioned the tool for your dormant frequency? Now it is time to walk through exactly what it does. You have been waiting for a physical anchor to ground your spiritual shift. The universe does not just give you a massive assignment without providing the weapons to fulfill it. You were not born ordinary. You were born with a massive spiritual capacity that science calls the gamma brainwave. It is the exact frequency of miracles and deep intuition. But the toxic environments you walked through forced your brain into a state of constant survival. They completely shut down your natural divine antenna. Let me share the story of a 51-year-old provider. He lost his job after a massive corporate downsizing. He felt completely lost in a thick brain fog. It was not a lack of skill that held him back, but a devastating loss of his mental sharpness. He felt like his purpose was entirely gone. Then he started using this exact protocol every single day. In just 11 days, he received an incredible offer that was much better than his old position. The massive shift did not happen on his resume. It happened deep inside his mind. He finally heard the quiet whispers of the universe again. He stepped back into his true power. Scientists at MIT and Princeton have mapped this incredible phenomenon. Dr. Robert Lake spent 34 years studying how the modern world suppresses our natural brilliance. He calls it the decline effect. He found a way to use specific audio frequencies to bypass the earthly noise completely. This is not magic. It is pure neuroscience designed to reactivate your dormant gamma waves naturally and safely. I know you have tried yoga and endless meditation before. You sat in absolute silence and tried to force your mind to calm down, but it never really worked for long. The stress always returned. Those earthly methods require your exhausted brain to heal itself from the inside out. This entrainment technology is completely different. It shifts your frequency from the outside in. That is exactly why 18,366 people have used it, and over 96% of them kept it permanently. The data speaks for itself. I would never disrespect your financial situation right now. I know that $39 is a real decision for many chosen ones, but I want you to seriously consider the alternatives. You could spend hundreds of dollars on weekly therapy sessions or weekend spiritual retreats, and none of them target the gamma frequency directly. Let me tell you the full story of what this tool does. It is called the Genius Song. Dr. Lake intentionally made this tool accessible to the remnant. It is just $39 for a lifetime of activation. It comes with 4 specific bonuses worth exactly $80 in total. You receive the Genius Child Audio and the Classic Book of Wealth. You also get a guided visualization and a daily habit guide. But heaven honors your peace of mind above all else. There is a 90-day keep the bonus guarantee attached to this protocol. If your spirit does not align with the audio, you receive a full refund with absolutely no questions asked. And you keep all $80 worth of bonuses as an apology for your time. The only actual risk here is choosing to stay stuck in the wilderness for another decade. Close your eyes for a brief moment. Take a deep breath right now. This decision is not about spending money at all. This is about deciding if you finally believe in the massive power resting inside your soul. Are you ready to reclaim the authority that was stolen from you? If your spirit says yes, heaven has already prepared the way. The door is standing wide open. Every single day that your gamma frequency sleeps is a day you live below your divine potential. Your future self is looking back at this exact Wednesday, waiting for you to make the right choice. But I must protect you from the deception of the enemy. There are countless imitation products online using this exact name. They have no real entrainment technology embedded in them. They are just empty noise designed to scramble your alignment. Do not search for this on third-party marketplaces. The only verified protocol is waiting for you in the description and the pinned comment below. Step through the door when you are truly ready. I am not asking you to rush your spiritual journey. I am simply showing you the key that unlocks your new reality. Now we must permanently seal this massive transformation. Place your hand on your heart and speak this out loud with me. I release the heavy armor of my past. I declare that my season of delay is permanently broken. I accept the divine frequency of my true identity. I am a generational cycle breaker, and my light will no longer be hidden by the enemy. My new era begins this Wednesday. Subscribe to this channel right now because heaven is not done speaking to you. You cannot afford to miss the next prophetic instruction coming in the next 72 hours. Hit the like button to anchor this frequency into the earth. Now type "I am ready" in the comments to physically seal this sacred covenant. The breakthrough is already yours.